think starting back with, maybe 2 or 3, what do they call it, presidencies ago, and things didn't seem to be going the way we would like for them to go. I think probably a number of us had thoughts, I certainly did, that maybe it takes some of this kind of adversity or shake-up to get us out of kind of our religious complacency. I'm not a doom and gloomer, and I don't like to even think or talk about these things, but should something go down, say for instance there was a cyberspace hack which would take down the internet potentially, and I don't think that's a far-fetched possibility actually, would we be able to walk into the realities of things that we're talking about now, such as traveling in the Spirit, communication between us, communication in the Spirit? So, it may take a few disruptions for us to engage on a more sincere or serious way. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised that the Lord is seeding our hearts and understanding so that when or if those things happen, we're like, okay, this is that which we had talked about. It's time now to make them happen. And along with that comes the grace to ramp up the next level. And I tell you one other thing I've been working with in my mind for about, maybe 3 weeks. And I actually just told Debbie this morning, it's the first time I've ever mentioned it to anybody. But I'm going to write a patriarchal letter to my whole family. And I'm going to just lay out what I believe to be my perspectives of what God's doing in the big picture and what may potentially go down from the secular world, whether it's economical or political or circumstantial, whatever. And one of the things I want to do is to identify a family-wide, what's the word I want to say, like password or key word, a unique word that we would know if it's each other talking to us. As you probably all have heard, AI is great at impersonating another voice. In our family, I'm going to establish just a family word that only our family knows, so that if there's communications when things are going crazy, we'll know whether or how to verify. So it's kind of a patriarchal thing. I want to include the prophetic word that is at the end of your last email you guys got. In fact, we'll probably visit that again here a little bit later today. But I thought it was just a really good word about how to look with optimism and faith for when or if things go south. And it was just a great word. I just want to speak as a patriarch over my family. Yeah, Diana Larkin, a Watchman's Journal. And this was June 17th, so this is a recent one. And said, it is true that life is going to drastically change for people all around the world. These changes will be sudden and without much warning for most people. Unless you've been a watchman, unless you've kind of been looking. If you listen to my prophetic voices, then you know that evil system must be taken down in order to rebuild on my kingdom foundations of justice and righteousness. You realize shakings must come, but I have assured you of my protection and my generous provision for you throughout all the coming upheavals. This is the mindset I want you to have. Look at this season of great change, listen to this, as a great adventure that is before you. Now that just sounds fresh to me. I mean, that's kind of actually my language, the word adventure. Anyway, you will experience supernatural provision. Somebody wrote about that one somewhere. Provision and wonder as I unfold the new future I have for you and the new future I have for your nation. Don't look at the future with dread. I am your future. Don't focus on hoarding supplies. Expect me to provide supernaturally in abundance so that you have an overflow to share with those in need. If I am your future, what is there to fear? I am already in your future, and I see the abundance and peace it contains. Begin to draw on that future now and pull it into your present. Look with eyes of faith at the adventure before you. Now that might sound a little trite, a little like, but it just sounds so fresh and hope-filled. It just had grace all over it. It just felt empowering. Will stuff come? Yeah, it said clearly stuff's going to come, shakings, upheaval. But look at it as an adventure, and if I'm in your future, I'll take care of you. That's one of the things I'm going to put in my patriarchal letter to my family.